statement I want to make about a development today. The Bush administration has, in the last few weeks, conducted a series of initiatives that attempt to set the stage for conflict with Iran. I think that we must all be very concerned about this. We have an administration whose policies in Iraq were doomed from the start because they were based on lies. Now they're trying to expand the war into Iran. It becomes urgent that presidential candidates take a stand that says, end the occupation in Iraq, bring our troops home, the money's there right now, and stop the expansion of this war into Iran. The administration wants to blame Iran now for the war in Iraq. This is a monstrous lie, and this administration needs to be held accountable by this Congress. But presidential candidates must say where they stand, and those who say of Iran, all options are on the table, including military strikes and even nuclear weapons, need to be looked at with the utmost skepticism. I'm here to say that I believe in direct engagement and diplomacy, that if there is a difficulty with Iran, we need to talk to the Iranian leaders, not talk about a military strike. If there is a difficulty in the region, we need a president who has the confidence and the courage to move forward on the world stage without fear of being criticized. We need a president who can show strength through peace. And right now we have weak leaders who are always ready to reach for weapons and for bombs without talking to people. And so President Kennedy said it in his inaugural address. He said, let us not negotiate out of fear and never fear to negotiate. And I intend to be the kind of leader who shows strength to be able to communicate with people with whom we may have great disagreements, but to be able to do so to preserve the peace and to preserve the security of our own nation. And this is a moment when we need to look exactly at what this White House is doing with respect to Iran. The policies are dangerous, they are misleading, and they further raise questions about why we aren't impeaching this vice president and why we aren't holding this president really accountable. Who are these other Democratic candidates, and what do they really stand for? Will they be able to stand for peace and security of the American people? I certainly am, and I've demonstrated that, and that's why my support is rising. Thank you.